why am I here? And I mean, it's such a powerful question, and for me, it really stems from, you know, my life experience as a person with a disability. My sister and I both became blind at age 7, and I think that really shaped.
Whoa.
Yeah, my sister's
Hold
also
on.
blind.
At the same time, pretty much?
So my sister at 7, 2 years later when I became 7.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you're not twins. I got it. Okay.
No.
So both at the same age.
Both at the same age.
And your sister's older or younger?
Older.
So you experienced her going blind first?
Yes. I was youngish, so not to really fully, but yes,
Yeah.
she was first. She kind of paved the path in many ways. Then my brother, who's 4 years younger, is not blind, so he's kind of marginalized in that sense. Because two blind, one-sighted.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that really shaped a lot of our path, my purpose in many ways. My parents really focus on not allowing society's narratives and expectations or lack thereof when it comes to disability to enter the home, because to be honest, what's the narrative around disability in our society? It's you're incapable, you're less than, be ashamed of who you are, all that kind of stuff, right? That never really entered our household. My mom said, okay, what are the obstacles? We're going to deal with these obstacles. You're going to continue going to the public school system. You're going to continue having ambitions and dreams. I don't want to hear the word, I can't do this. And she really focused on that narrative.
Wow.
You're going to have ambitions and dreams.
What a blessing, huh?
That in itself is a blessing. That in itself, unfortunately, is not the reality for most kids with disabilities across the globe. And because of that, society is losing out on their value, their potential, and what they can bring forward to the world. It's a loss on society. So why am I here? I think we need to really disrupt that reality, disrupt that narrative, and get the world to understand it and believe that the 15% of the world's population, the 16% actually, of people with disabilities have the right not only to exist and contribute, but we need to be seen, heard, and valued.
Gorgeous. And as you know, Sara, because we know each other so well, and you know the work we're doing at the foundation is really about, we believe that when people are living their purpose, they have inner peace. Yeah. And more of us do it, we move towards world peace. Yeah. And although we can be pretty messed up creatures sometimes, when we're on purpose, boy, we are magical. Totally. Have genius and have all the solutions in the world we need because we're manifesting our own gifts in our own way, regardless of our, country, culture, color, language, religion, abled, disabled. Everybody's got gifts to give, and that's part of the whole nature of the world, which is so interesting because, when you tell me your story about that, you were so blessed to have a mom that way. Yeah. And you're saying like there's so many others that don't. And boy, do you have to probably have like 10 times that energy in the home to overcome the prejudice, right, outside in the culture. And, you're such a perfect, beautiful example of that in the world because, of course, I know you don't see with your eyes, but I know. It's like, it's really hard for me to think of you as disabled. I might get there someday, but I'm not there yet. I always tell you that. It's like the stuff you get done in the world is beyond what most people even think of. Which tell us what you just came off of the last administration, because I want our viewers to get a flavor, and then we can back up a little bit into more stuff. But tell everybody what you did, because I remember that. Okay, so I remember we were talking on the phone, and it was just like coming down. The possibility. We had this beautiful conversation.
I remember that.
And I was thinking, oh my God, I can't imagine a better person in the world to go ahead. Tell people what you were doing, please.
So I was the U.S. Special Advisor on International Disability Rights under the Biden administration, where I led our U.S. government foreign policy on disability. So traveled the world with my team, including Hannah. And
Hannah's over there just off camera, and she's equally as amazing, by the way.
Yes. And we visited 50 countries in the past 3 years, and where we
50 countries in the last.
And that's not counting, we've done countries multiple times, but it was more than that. Wow. So, and we focus on advancing disability policy across all spaces, whether we're talking about investment, recovery, reconstruction, climate solutions, the whole 9 yards. And unfortunately, we see how there's a huge still gap, because in high level society still sees disability from either from they don't see it as an issue,